Here we are together again. Thank you for joining me out here today, my friends. Got something fresh and soft and lovely out here. Little baby quilt. Take just a minute to like and subscribe. Remember, I take quilts by mail all the time. I'm super happy to talk to you about that. You can just pop something down in the comments. We'll start a conversation. There's also information in the show notes about how you can send a quilt here and the information that you need for that situation. You can also check out on Facebook and Instagram. You'll see lots of pictures of these same quilts there and more information that I put in a different format. So that may be something that you're interested. Take a gander and check over there. In the meantime, let me show you right here what I have up on the quilting bed. Back up just here a little tiny bit. I've actually got Deanne's quilt. She's making this for her grandson. You can see it's totally meant for the baby. Just a cute little design with all the fussy cut blocks in here. Now the design I'm putting on here is actually called my baby bear, and I'm going to sneak up here and show you how cute he is. He actually is meandering across the quilt in a couple of different ways. I'm doing it in the light turquoise color of thread. What I want to bring to your attention is that we are doing it with a Minky backing. She's brought a Minky backing. Now, lots of things to be aware of when you have a Minky. One is Minky sheds a lot, so it's great for you to take it outside and give it a good shake before you bring it right over here to the quilting studio. Otherwise, all those little flyaway pieces, they like to go around in here, and we don't want that all over everybody's quilt and me having to vacuum every minute. So that's something to be aware of. Another thing is that Minky tends to kind of shrink in on the edges. I'm holding her fairly tight right here. I'm being careful, but fairly tight. She tends to shrink in the middle. So I need at least those 3 inches on each side, and preferably 4 or 5 inches, especially if I get a bigger quilt. Being a small quilt like this, we're going to get by with it. It's absolutely no problem. But something to be aware of. Minky also has a nap, and so we want to follow the correct nap on the quilt. Now in this case, the quilt front isn't directional, and the design I'm putting on it is not directional. So we're going to be okay, but you do want to be careful of nap on your Minky. Lots of ideas about Minky. I love to work with it. It looks great. I don't have any problems with it, but it is very temperamental. So you want to be sure that if you ask any questions that you have about your Minky before bringing it over, discussion points that we can have so that you have a successful quilt as much as possible. I also want to show you on her pressing job. When you press the bottom side of your quilt, I implore you to turn it over and press the top side as well. If you don't, you can have what I call little ledging right here because the top part has been folded over just a tad and it's kind of showing through. So you want to be gentle with that ledging. Be sure and press the top as well. In the meantime, I'm kind of pulling the top down just a little to release some of that ledging. What else do you have for questions? Pop them up here. Let's have a conversation. Have an amazing day, my friends. I know I will.